The Morris Minor name is one of those classic badges that instantly generates nostalgia and charm. And after several decades away from modern production, the 2026 version reimagines that heritage for a new generation of drivers. The original Morris Minor earned its place as a British icon, with a simple, friendly design and an undeniably accessible personality. Now, the 2026 version takes that spirit and translates it into a compact city EV that blends modern efficiency with a strong character profile that pays tribute to its roots. From the very first glance, the new model showcases an unmistakable silhouette that nods to the past without being trapped by it. Rounded fenders, circular lighting cues, and a compact stance remind enthusiasts of the classic shape, while slimmer LED lights and a flush aerodynamic body signal its contemporary engineering direction. The design team has focused heavily on simplicity and friendliness rather than aggression, which gives this model a refreshing presence in a market full of sharp edges and oversized grills. The 2026 Morris Minor sits on a lightweight EV platform with a battery pack integrated beneath the cabin floor to create a low and stable center of gravity. The standard configuration offers a 42 kilowatt-hour battery, feeding a front-mounted electric motor producing around 120 horsepower, which is plenty for urban mobility and suburban commuting. An optional extended range model bumps the battery to 58 kilowatt-hours while keeping the same motor tuning. Acceleration from 0 to 60 occurs in around 9 seconds for the standard and just under 8 seconds for the extended range. These are not performance car numbers, but they give more than adequate confidence for merging and overtaking in real-world driving. Range is one of the most interesting aspects because the designers and engineers have balanced weight, efficiency, and purpose. The standard 42 kilowatt-hour version offers an estimated 240 kilometers of range on the mixed cycle, while the larger 58 kilowatt-hour model pushes toward 340 kilometers. Both support fast charging at up to 75 kilowatts, which allows a top-up from 15% to 80% in roughly half an hour. For home charging, the onboard charger supports up to 11 kilowatt AC, meaning a full recharge overnight is effortless. Steering and suspension tuning prioritize comfort and maneuverability. Because the original Morris Minor was famously easy to drive, the 2026 version carries the same philosophy. The tight turning radius makes narrow city streets convenient, while the soft yet controlled suspension absorbs rough surfaces and speed bumps without drama. At higher speeds, the car remains stable, thanks to the battery weight distribution and aerodynamic tweaks that reduce lift. Inside the 2026 Morris Minor, the cabin continues the minimalistic retro-modern fusion theme. The dashboard uses circular motifs that resemble the vintage gauges, while incorporating a bright digital cluster and central touchscreen with a clean interface. Physical knobs for climate control and volume remain, which gives a tactile familiarity that many users appreciate. Upholstery choices include recycled fabrics and vegan leather trim that align with the sustainability goals of the EV architecture. Cabin space is efficient with surprisingly good headroom and legroom for a compact footprint, and the rear seats fold to expand cargo capacity enough for grocery runs or weekend luggage. Connectivity and technology support the expectations of 2026 drivers. Wireless smartphone integration, over-the-air software updates, adaptive cruise assist, lane keeping support, and automatic emergency braking come standard across all trims. Optional extras include a panoramic glass roof, upgraded sound system, and a driver comfort package that adds heated seats, heated steering wheel, and memory seating functions. One of the most distinctive aspects of the new Morris Minor is how it brings personality back into the compact EV segment. Rather than feeling like a sterile appliance, it carries character through design choices and driving feel. For many buyers that want an electric vehicle not because it is trendy, but because it fits their lifestyle, this approach can be refreshing. EV skeptics that primarily associate electric cars with tech-heavy complexity may be pleasantly surprised by how approachable this car feels from day one. Consumer testing so far has highlighted a few trade-offs that are worth mentioning. Trunk space is adequate but not class-leading. The fast charging speed is respectable but not as aggressive as some competitors. And while the retro aesthetic is charming, it may not appeal to those who prefer a futuristic design language. But taken as a whole package, the 2026 Morris Minor delivers identity, comfort, and practicality in a way that stands out. If you enjoy content that digs deeper into upcoming vehicles, user experience, and long-term ownership impressions, you are already in the right place, because this channel is all about exploring how modern automotive design shapes everyday life with honest breakdowns and real-world observations. Make sure to subscribe at the end to stay connected for more reviews and updates.